1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Taken in by Smith.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back now, pressure on its way. Intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Allen on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to one to work with now. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Allen to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be third and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Third and goal for Allen. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lion, Warriors 17. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It is cut left side. And he gets him around 6 there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Yeah, this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, they'll run. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Offense up to the line fast. Another carry for him. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Allen. He brings it in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Pass it down close. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Allen looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to start out at their own 35. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
To throw here on 1st down. Rolling left by Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
As a QB, you know you go empty, it is high alert for you and your offensive line. But it's also a dream come true for a linebacker, especially one as savvy as this guy, to hit that gap, hit that accelerator, and never stop.
That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a 49er 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
To throw it on 1st down. This will be caught by Adams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing now from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Cut out left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens looking at 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now Allen. This throw is cut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Let's go now.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Check. Hut.
Give now to the running back. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He finds his running back deep down the left side. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Back now, pressure on its way. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, set.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has it downfield, working the left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Allen. That's completed right side. Hits the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra points. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And a man is there to knock that away. Could not beat the defender there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Pass play now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be touched down after a big play. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's a throw. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throwing now on first down. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
Let's go now. Let's take 19.
Working inside the red zone. He smartly won't risk something here. Just chucks it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another throw here on second down. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Working quickly here. Here he is on third and long. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Second down now, 7 to go.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go. 18, drop, track at 60.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Throwing from the gun. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
Here we go, set. Cut 19, cut 19. 79 Bronco. Pass to the left, pass to the left.
Goal to go, they're passing. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Aubrey good on the point after. And the 49ers tie us up 28-all. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Come on, set. Set, go.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They motion a receiver left.
Go.
3rd and long, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the 49ers will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. After 3 quarters. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
18 back. 18 back. Track 60.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Escapes out to the left. This one falls incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throw on 3rd down. He's going to push one deep down the road. Big gain downfield. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here we go. Shaq. Panther 11. Panther 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Set go.
1st down throw for Allen. Flush down out to his left. Finally lets this one go deep left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And the 49ers take over on his 11th interception of the campaign.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
To throw here on 1st down. They did it! He made the interception! And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th! Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Offense in the hurry up here. Allen now on 1st down. And they pick him off again. And the 49ers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands.
That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Broke through the tackle. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throwing here, Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Allen to throw. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
18, right here. Get up. 18, right. 18, right. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
1st down from the red zone. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Check that. Check that. Go!
Running this one left. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Here we go, set.
Allen setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Sack!
Another try following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Play action on 1st down. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Option design here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Allen looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Ready up.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll go. Allen. Into traffic. Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Ready.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Set go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Let's go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.